Threat of atomic strikes. At UN crisis talks, the United States reported that its satellites have located operational nuclear missile launch pads in China and North Korea. The two belligerent states seem to be dead set on initiating hostilities. European leaders say they are powerless despite calls for moderation. I wonder how this is going to tie into the main storyline.
What's going on? My God, the worst could now come to pass.
Maybe, but if there was to be nuclear war on the surface, then I would think that we would be fairly safe down here.
Hello, miss. You're Ariane, aren't you? We were notified of your arrival.
Yes, but how...
My name is Oseen. I've been assigned to guard the city gate.
This is Askium, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I would like to enter the city. Lieutenant Lenkov told me the password is Arne Saknusum.
Right. The chief engineer is expecting you.
I'm from the surface, and I would like to find a way out of here.
You should ask the chief engineer. As for me, I don't know if there is one.
But perhaps you know where I can make a phone call?
Yes, you'll find plenty of public phones in the city.
Why all these cameras?
To monitor the surroundings. I believe you're a photographer, aren't you?
Yes, a photojournalist.
Would you mind taking a look at my old camera? I don't know how to fix it. It's in the laboratory in the tower.
What is this tower?
We keep our domesticated pterodactyls here. And down there's a photo lab.
I'm guessing this guy didn't learn his lines, he just read them from the paper.
Huh? Who is this chief engineer?
The leader of the city.
Your mayor?
Exactly.
Why are the surroundings under so much surveillance?
Let's say better safe than sorry. Our monitors detect any intruders.
Why? Have you had trouble in the past?
Well, when we heard tell of war on the surface, we were afraid the men might come down here.
Which war do you mean?
The Great War, of course. The whole face of the earth put to fire and sword.
I don't get it. What is with these people? You must be kidding.
Miss, there's no point in prevaricating. We know what's happening on the surface thanks to our hidden cameras.
I hope that they're more hidden than these ones.
Can you tell me more about your camera?
Not really. It was made in 1860 and belonged to my family. It seems to be missing a part and probably needs greasing.
Well, I'm off, Oseen.
It was a pleasure chatting with you, Ariane.
A war? What is this nonsense? And this upsetting news from the surface?
Alright, before we enter the city, let's go and fix this guy's camera.
Closed.
They really did not get the perspectives right in this game, did they? Oseen gave us his key. The Mad Fool. The Gans Lux 4 Enlarger. It works with a photographic plate made of wet collodion, a double bottom, and extra tough bellows protect the interior. Well, it's interesting to know what this machine is and how it works, but we need some proper instructions. Place a sheet of photosensitive paper under a red lamp. Expose the film in the camera for about 5 seconds, then place the exposed paper in the first tray and rinse and let dry. Oh, it seems like someone has been following us. Although not exactly, because we're not clipping through the bridge in this photo here. Alright, so we need some photographic paper.
Aha! Now I know why I had the feeling I was being watched.
Because we were? That is rather a close-up.
What are you looking for, Ariane?
Oh. I would have thought that there would have been some more dialogue here, but never mind.
We'll see you around, Oseen.
See you around, Ariane.
Let's go have a look at the secret city. When I get out of here, I'll have a mind-boggling exclusive.
Hello, miss. I'm Wallace, chief engineer of the city.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ariane, photojournalist for Horizons magazine. When was this city founded?
The pioneers of the first camp settled here in 1874 after the death of the founder, Armand Latafiere, according to his wishes and in his honor.
Listen, I'm looking for a way to get back to the volcano.
There's no path to the surface, and with a global war going on there, it might be better for you to stay down here.
Guess so, but at the very least, I ought to find a way to contact my office.
Listen, Ariane, you're a welcome guest in our city, but please stay here for the time being, and don't contact the surface till I give you the go-ahead.
But why do you have street lamps here?
It's never dark here, but a very thick fog sometimes steals up on us without warning, so we need street lighting to avoid accidents.
Oseen told me you are closely monitoring the surroundings.
That's right, we want to prevent any invasion from outside.
But nobody knows about your city.
It would be enough for one single person to know, like you, for instance, to bring the war down here.
Alright. So that's their viewpoint, but they are very accepting of Ariane here. She could easily bring war down here if she wanted to.
I've been hearing tell of a war, but there's no world war on the surface.
Ariane, we know the facts. The killing's been going on for 1.5 years now.
That's ridiculous.
Ariane, I'm inclined to believe that you really are in the dark. The fall may have jammed your memory. Perhaps you've been down here longer than you think.
Well, I remember that I was on the volcano the morning of June 5th, 2005, and I know for sure that only 3 days have passed since then. Isn't that so?
Not quite. Today's the 20th of March, 2007.
You must be kidding.
Not at all, miss.
3 days? Where have we been sleeping? This surely hasn't taken 3 days to get here.
What does this poster mean?
Any young people who volunteer can work for the city in our diamond mine. We're building up diamond reserves to pay outside mercenaries who'll make sure men from the surface never find their way into our world.
Mercenaries?
Yes, we reject violence, so the only way to protect our secret is to pay surface dwellers to do the job for us.
What are you saying? It's the year 2007?
Yes.
But that's impossible. My computer doesn't give that date. And my accident can't possibly have been 2 years ago.
Indeed. Maybe you lost your memory long before your fall, but rest assured, Ariane, we'll do our best to make you feel at home here.
Yeah, well, thanks. But that won't help much. Am I to understand you don't trust me?
This may seem cruel to you, but if I ask you not to contact your friends on the surface, it's because they mustn't know that we exist.
In other words, I'm a prisoner of your city?
You will appreciate that the delicacy of the situation compels us to be cautious. Consider yourself our guest, and give us time to get to know you. Your case will be put to the council as soon as possible.
Is he wearing a suit made out of meat?
What is there to see in your city?
The lower districts make for a nice stroll, but if you want to find out about our origins, go to the upper district, especially the Academy archives, where we keep records of our entire history.
Sounds interesting. I'll make sure to go.
In that case, I'll try to arrange a meeting with the rector of our academy. He wanted to meet you anyway.
Thanks. But who are these mercenaries, and where are they from?
Sorry, Ariane, that information is confidential.
Thanks for the information.
I'm at your service, Ariane.
Where are we? In a hole in space-time? To make matters worse, they're holding me captive in this city. But that Wallace doesn't know what I'm capable of.
Captive? This music is rather jaunty. Are we sure that we're captive? We don't seem like prisoners right now. Ascium, this city was founded in 1874 by the first colony in accordance with the wishes of Armand Latafer. The secret city will remember its great founder forever. We thank you for having chosen us to follow in your footsteps, and we shall make this city a paradise of season and reason. Young fellows, if you want to serve the fellowship, if you refuse to remain passive, if you believe in peace, come and join the convoys of the Brotherhood. Let us unite for the greater glory of the city of Ascium and the memory of Armand Latafer. Wallace, Chief Engineer of Ascium. Alright, let's do some exploring. There are some really awkward transition spots. I swear we have to move onwards from here. Well, what is going on here? Alright, I was struggling for several minutes of where to find the hotspot to move to the next location, and it turns out there is no hotspot. We need to click on the corner of the screen down here, which is rather frustrating. Dear Madam, we regret to inform you that After having considered your resume, we are unable to offer you the team position requested owing to your lack of editorial experience. Nonetheless, in view of the latest developments in world affairs, we could reconsider your application with a view to proposing a freelance contract. Yours truly, Human Resources Management at Gaia, the first global daily paper.
We'll see if they play hard to get after the scoop I'm bringing back.
And this is the city. We can go west or southeast. Let's go west to start with. Are you okay there?
Hey, this clock has stopped?
Figaro, Alta Monorail Service, how can I help you?
Good day, sir. My name is Ariane. I am new to the city. I just wanted to let you know that clock in the hall isn't working.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm rather busy, but you can come to my office, miss.
Thank you.
That was easy. News of the World, January 2007, Ascium City Week 2. Outline of the fronts, incursions and threats to our paradise, return of a scientific expedition, anti-fog measures. I like how Ariane randomly turns into a giant at times. News of the World, March 2007, Ascium City Week 10. Wastelands on the surface of the Earth. Return of the heroes from the mine. Monthly competition in natural history. Few instructions on protection against the enemy. Mafio and her baby Diplodocus, or Diplodocus, depending on where you're from. The sun shining on the surface of the Earth. It seems quite sunny down here though. Week 6, the surface and the diabolical bomb. That sounds like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 film. Sealing off any passages to the surface. Alliance with the Giants. Enlarging our world map. How to recover pictures from abroad.
Hi, my name is Ariane, and
Oh, you're the newcomer. Welcome, miss. Enrique at your service. I am the city mailman and projectionist.
do you work here?
Yes, I'm in charge of routing the mail and keeping the communication lines in good working order. Once a week, I run the newsreel projector.
Do you have any communication with the outside world?
Outside the city? No, fortunately not.
Where did you get news of the war?
We have cameras in some of the ancient passages that lead to the surface. From time to time, we bring films in.
Some of the passages still lead to the surface.
No, they are all sealed off now.
Who brings the films in?
I do. Nowadays, I ride with the convoys headed for the mine. It's a more practical arrangement. They sell the reels inside the mine, so I don't even have to poke my nose above ground.
Can I see some of the films?
Sure, take this one. It's supposed to be quite interesting. And here's a key to the projection room.
Why, thank you. We'll see you around, Enrique.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
These people seem very trusting of us, considering that we are a surfacer. Now, it looks like these... Are they pliers? It looks like they should be able to be picked up, but we cannot even touch them.
So the clock in the hall stopped just like that?
Yes.
That's just what I was afraid of. There's a severe power shortage in the city, and if I don't find a solution today, the city will be defenseless. This couldn't have happened at a worse time.
Do you work here?
Yes, I'm the head of Alta Monorails. In other words, I see to the city's automated traffic and its power supply.
Does the Alta monorail line make stops outside the city?
Just one at Latifer Gate Station, but only if a caravan is planned.
What's up with the electricity?
I'm not receiving any more energy flux from our relays.
How does the system work?
An energy collector captures ambient electricity in the air and transmits it to my antenna. I can store energy or transform it using these generators.
Is the collector working?
Yes, but... Oh, the transmission coordinates have been changed. That's why I'm not receiving anything anymore.
Is there no communication in this place?
Should the coordinates be reset?
Yes, but I can't remember where I put the sheet with the computation formula, and the calculation's liable to take too long.
Is there any way I could help you?
If you think you can do it.
Why do we have to do it?
Do you know where I can recharge my laptop battery?
I'm afraid not. The whole city needs a new battery.
I've got to go, Figaro.
Goodbye, Ariane, and remember, you can walk in our door anytime you like.
Alright. Okay, I'm guessing this is the puzzle involving the coordinates. Well, that was very convenient. Let's see how well I am at remembering these numbers. Why do I have this machete in my hand? 2092, okay. Is that it? No cutscene, no dialogue.
Any news?
Looks to me like everything's okay again.
Ariane, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your help.
How about letting me recharge my laptop battery now?
Anything you like. Can you send a confirmation telegram? Here's some blank paper.
I'll take care of it. I've got to go, Figaro.
Goodbye, Ariane, and remember, you can walk in our door anytime you like.
Thanks. Now, do we have the correct charging port in here? Confirm coordinates, stop 628. Oh, these are just numbers that we inputted.
That's odd. This sudden change of coordinates. Looks like sabotage. The door is closed.
The war on the surface. This looks very similar to the American Civil War, which I believe did not happen in 2007. (2007) 18th of March. Screening number 253. That almost scared me. Subject matter: departure of a convoy, discovery of a new species, presentation of science awards. A family is growing.
Ariane, enter this world and there goes your anonymity.
News from the surface. The war still wears on. There is fighting everywhere while the devastated civilian population lies low. But all these heartrending images must not make us forget that these men have chosen their misery. So report any suspicious incidents to the authorities, lest our world succumb to a similar fate. Our valiant miners, the first volunteers, have already mined 50 tons of ore. In their honor, Wallace, our beloved chief engineer, gave a speech that mesmerized the crowd. We have heeded the voice of reason and solidarity, he proclaimed. By refusing war and fatalism, we are defending our cherished refuge without bloodshed. May reason triumph over the canker of selfishness. United in brotherhood, let us take action to win our freedom. Many young people have heeded the call to reinforce the ranks of the first convoys. Don't hesitate. Come and join the volunteers. Your efforts will redound to the greater glory of our community.
Alright. Well, that was interesting. It's a shame that we cannot view more of these. Anyway. Time to move on.